Guys, I am so sorry. My mic was muted, so you couldn't hear me. So what I said was I got my Alaska map, and I'm going grizzly bear hunting over here, and I said maybe later in the stream I'm going to come up here, gray wolves. But right now I'm going to kill some grizzly bear in the new Alaska map. I'm so sorry, dude.
Basically all morning. But anyways, I look up, I keep looking, dude, there's nothing here at all. Then I'm like, oh snap, they were right here in my blind spot. There's 3 of them. Long story short, guys, she came this way. I moved the camera, pulled up the crossbow, pretty simple. I definitely hit her, I heard a thump. I'm pretty sure I hit her in a good spot, but she didn't like act like she was hurt, which I've never actually shot a deer with a bow, or at least killed one before. We should have a dead deer. Thinking, yo, I ain't killed a deer in 3 years, boys. I told Mamie last night that I'm going hunting this morning. I said, Mamie, if I kill a deer, I'm going to bring it back, and you're going to cook it for lunch. And she said, so yeah, guys, I'll give it 30 minutes and then go look for it.
Oh, please, I think this is grizzly poo. Nope, caribou. You know, I always thought it would be interesting for me to kill a caribou, because I haven't killed one. Oh my god, I just see some. Shut up! Why did I? Okay, keep I didn't mean it. Please be caribou. Doe. Oh wait, no, that has horns. Horns, but what was one with decent size? Can't mark that one. Oh, what? Oh, dude, I thought that was, what was it? I thought that was a monistic.
No matter what you do, there's a Chevy that's perfect to take you anywhere.
I thought I hit him in the brain. Apparently I didn't. I didn't mean to hit him. Or I didn't mean to even shoot.
Let's go look for blood. We're not going to go too far. We're not even going to get out of the field. All right, boys, moment of truth. We're not going to rush the deer. We're not going to try to jump it. We're just going to look for blood and make sure everything's okay. Good frosty morning out here, Kentucky. It is about 32 degrees. That's why, you know, I've already got the KG bomber hat on. KingdomGreat1.com/shop or first link description. We also have these right here, which are kind of warm gloves. I didn't wear them because, you know, I was too busy on TikTok.
I need to get some more money for, I need to get some more money so I buy some ammo for my 270. I'm kind of broke.
You know, corn, you know, deer that eat a lot of it. Anyways, we've got a bag of corn there. Then right here I have the trail camera. We'll check it, see what time they was coming in. All right, well, this camera didn't even take any pictures, so that's awesome. Maybe the battery's popping out. Anyways, the deer was right over here whenever I shot her. Shot her out of that building. Let's go look and see if I can find my arrow or at least find a little bit of blood. There's blood. No, it's not. Never mind. Okay, getting nervous now. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just a little bit. Okay. Hey, sweet. Oh, boys, we got blood. We got good blood. You can see blood right there, 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 blood right there. It's literally a straight shot, guys. Like, now, if I could find the arrow, that would also be nice. There's a good chance the arrow could actually still be inside of her. But there's blood. Oh, yeah, that's all good blood. Now, you can supposedly look at the blood and tell where it came from. I can't really do that, but I'm going to make a wild guess and say it came from the lungs because that's exactly where I shot her. Marty, let's go track it. Woo! Green bean getting her first true use today, boys. That right there's lung blood.
Please be grizzly poo.
I guess
No,
big
it's
white
not
belly.
grizzly
That's
poo.
definitely her, ain't it? Yeah, there she is.
Caribou.
Size of a horse.
Yeah, get the big Can-Am down here and load her up.
We did it. She's huge, ain't she? Take her to Mammy. Mammy doesn't say she'll cook it for lunch. Anyways, guys, what the plan is we're going to skin her up and stuff.
I accidentally pushed the shoot button at a monistic caribou and I missed because I didn't mean to shoot.
$200 bow. We literally just bought it on Amazon. That thing is deadly. One thing that I could have done better is use different broadheads. I was using broadheads and sometimes what'll happen if you're using a crossbow is it shoots so fast that they'll actually open before they actually hit the things. But as you can see, it obviously didn't really make much of a difference. We still have a dead deer here, and she didn't really run very far at all. That's $200 crossbow. Keep that in mind, $200 crossbow. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Okay, guys, what's happening now? We're about to skin it up. We've actually loaded it up with that big excavator thing.
We're going to a better place. Gotcha.
And we're going to use that to hold it up while we skin it and gut it and all that good stuff. Maybe not gut it. But because YouTube doesn't love a lot of blood and everything, we've tried to cut the blood out of this video. We're not going to show you too much of like actually skinning it up and everything. And if you do want to see how to do that, there's obviously more videos on YouTube. But that's right now, guys. I'm going to go ahead and skin it up, get the meat out. We're going to catch you guys at Mammy's where we're going to cook it up for, you know, I don't know, and eat it. That's kind of what you, I don't know about. If you can see back there behind us, we're actually dragging the deer off. obviously, I mean, it's just the carcass, so there's no more meat left. I mean, there is meat on it, but like little stuff. And we're gonna let coyotes try to eat it. And what we're gonna do is drag it down here in a specific spot, put a trail camera on it, and then we're actually gonna come check the trail camera in probably one of the next videos. So stay tuned for that. But without further ado, guys, let's finally get down to Mammy's. We're gonna prepare the meat a little bit, then we're gonna cook it. I've said that 6 times, but you know, the plan's not changing. We'll see you there.
You're the best journalist we have. I need something that's going to get people talking now. I might have something. I've been investigating a story about young women.
I restart the game sometimes.
Alright, finally at Mammy's, we got the meat. Okay, what we're going to do right now is I'm going to pull up the meat, set it here, cut some of the little white stuff off. I'll show you what that is here in a minute. Then we'll go in, clean it, put it in the bags, and actually start cooking. But this is a really important part because it makes it actually taste decent. Now, knife of choice, we're using the KG fillet knife. We're going to be shaving off some of the really fine meat. This is our thing of choice. Hand us a back strap, Mammy. That's what we're going to be cooking up today. Heavy? Yeah. Yeah, boys. There we go. And as for white stuff, you can see how it's like silvery. That's what we got to cut off. Okay, super thin stuff, so you just got to kind of do it and hope you don't cut off too much meat. There we go. Am I doing decent, Mammy?
Yeah.
Alright, good. Honestly, guys, this is kind of boring, so we're just going to go ahead and cut the video here. We'll see you whenever we actually get in the kitchen. This is what we're cooking up. It's looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. There's the flour. Looks like we're going to be rolling it in flour. Then put it in some kind of frying thing. Is that what we're doing? Tell us what you're thinking.
We're going to salt it first, and then roll it in the flour.
Got your life alert there?
Yeah.
You've fallen, and you can't.
Get up.
There you go, Mammy. Need to be putting her in the commercials over here.
Help, I'm falling. I can't get up.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
Alright, so now what we need to do? Put that in there?
Don't worry.
Alright, drop it in.
Yeah.
Ooh, kind of a weird angle there, but I think it'll work. Cooking it at 250 degrees. Usually I cook it about 400. That's probably why I burn myself every time.
It's too hot.
Killed it this morning. It don't get much fresher than that, does it?
No, it sure don't.
This is what you call, what do you call this?
Dear.
Yeah, it's not exactly what I was looking for, but it'll work. Roll them on.
Grandma.
Good job, Andy.
Grandma. Check Grandma. Check Grandma. Check Grandma. The biggest hand in the world.
You need to be on Gordon Ramsay's show, Mammy. You'd probably win. Dang, Mammy, you sure put the salt to it, don't you?
Well, that's too salty. I think it's enough.
I do too. We need to do a brand deal for Canes with Mammy.
Okay, there's some ducks. Garlic and quackers.
Looks good to me. I say we go ahead and pull it out. Alright, let's do it then. Woo! I just killed that. That thing was walking around.
It was walking around and eating and having fun.
I don't know if I'd say it's having fun. That just makes me look like a literal fun killer, but, you know. Do you need ketchup? Do you even have ketchup? No. What's your predictions? You know, I was thinking the same thing.
What?
I don't know. You didn't say anything.
One,
You're going right in on it. Is it
two.
good? Give it a hard score. Don't be easy on it just because I killed it.
It's really good.
2.
You're not going to rate it a 10 out of 10, are you?
About an 8 out of 10.
Okay, that's not bad. Here we go, guys. White-tailed deer. Catch and cook. Mamie said 8-0. I say with ketchup.
Okay, guys, see that cabin over there? Where's that cabin at, dude?
You will die, oh my gosh. I will become the chair. Cat Max, can I have your phone?
No, you can have your own phone.
I can't watch Gregory.
Yeah. I'm giving it a 7-2. Could have been a little less tough, but at the end of the day, it's a deer. That's kind of just how it is. Oh, we probably could have done the breading a little bit better. Basically, we just put it in flour. But besides that, I think it's pretty good. I guess now would be a perfect time to talk about our sponsor. ChannelGrab1.com/shop for the first link in the description. You can pick up merch like this. Also, another sponsor of the video, my channel. is good, Grey Gang? Today, we're doing a catch and cook with Mamie, but the gun of choice is what we're really going to be talking about. We are going to be squirrel hunting with one of the cheapest shotguns in the world. And this is kind of a special shotgun. Let me go ahead and show you. So the shotgun we're going to be using right here is a single shot 12 gauge. I got this thing for $100. Listen, guys, let me just tell you how it was. I was walking around the stock sale. If you don't know, a stock sale is where they like sell cows and goats and stuff. Some old guy had a shotgun on his shoulder. I was like, hey, you want to sell that? He's like, yeah, $100. I said, okay. So here it is, $100 shotgun. If you want to get down into the specifics of it, it is a Columbia, and it was made in 1964. But enough chitter chatter. Let's make sure this thing shoots, because honestly, it might not. A lot of shotguns like this, be careful, guys. They're not exactly ready to be shot. I had one of them. As soon as you pull back the hammer, it shot. Okay, the trigger was not even real, basically. This one does have a little bit of wobble.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Serious.
Who's viewing? I'll give you a shout out. If you comment in my video, I'll give you a shout out.
Really work. That's okay, though. I'll put one more and see what we can do. Make sure it works. Ow. Okay. Nah, guys, this is a perfect shotgun. I love this thing. Too bad we're gonna blow it up in the next video. Anyways, before we let me just tell you a little bit.
I wanna look up.
Oh, Mom.
Actually, I'm not going to tell you anymore. Let's just go kill a stinking squirrel with this thing. As you can imagine, we're taking the old Can-Am Defender. Let's get the fanny pack. Let's go.
What?
I looked up Grey Gang. He's not one.
No, because it's called Kendall Gray.
Okay, guys, we have reached our location. As you can hear, the leaves are a little dry, so sneaking around the forest might be a little bit hard. The good thing is that if it's hard for me to walk and be quiet, it's also hard for the squirrels to walk and be quiet, so we should keep our ears open and maybe we'll be able to hear some squirrels running around. Anyways, guys, the game plan, it's super simple. There's a little four-wheeler trail goes right through there, and we'll walk the four-wheeler trail as quietly as possible. Try to stay in the tracks for the four-wheeler, because that's where the least of the leaves are, so I can walk there and be a little quiet. A couple things that are going to be key to this hunting trip: my KG camo hunting hat. Since squirrels climb trees, they're going to be looking down, and with me wearing the hat, they won't be able to see nothing. So, guys, I'm going to have to be quiet.
Harold? Wait, what do you mean just now? What? Caribou?
The squirrels just weren't moving yesterday. Back in here today, I'm determined to kill a bunch of squirrels, and I'm not going inside until I do. Let's go.
He said, Kendall, why don't you just build an actual pond? And I really didn't have a rebuttal, so I figured let's just do it, you know? So today we're going to fire this excavator up. Go on, you guys $35. Very good deal. Oh, yeah, well.
That did it, didn't it, dude? That ain't even the squirrel I saw. So there's actually another one. And I think he's right there, and he may have actually went in the hole. So squirrel hunting, you can see nothing for a while, and all of a sudden, if you get on one squirrel, you get a chance of the bunch. Okay, guys, first squirrel down. I'm going to be careful while I'm walking in, because like I was saying, there's always a good chance there's more. How old is this thing now? 50, 60 years old? Yeah, it's 56 years old, and still works like a charm. Let's see. Tracking this guy shouldn't be hard. He didn't move at all after he hit the ground, so... yeah, it should be right here, though. But with this squirrel, I tried to aim for the head because I know I'm going to be eating these. And if you shoot a squirrel with a shotgun and you get a full body shot, a lot of times you're going to be finding those shots whenever you eat them. So if you are using a shotgun, try to aim for the head if you can. As for this guy, I didn't do too great. I hit him right there in the chest. Now that is okay because most of me, honestly, is on their back legs anyhow. That's one down. I'm looking for at least 3, so that's 2 more to go. I already have one located down there because I saw him hopping around. And then as for the third one, I'll make a big hole.
Yeah, so see this, we gotta...
there's two.
So, but we gotta do, we gotta go through this town.
Pull that right out. We're ready to go.
And come off here.
And wasn't moving. I got a perfect headshot on him. Also, headshots kind of also depend on what choke your barrel is. If you don't know, a choke is the thing right here that kind of restricts how big your barrel is, and it determines how wide the spread of your BBs are that come out of your shotgun. Now for this one, it's so old, the markings are gone. So I actually have no idea what the choke is on this. But there is a squirrel right there, it's dead. There's another squirrel over there that's not dead yet. The shot probably scared it, but I'm gonna go retrieve him and I may get him too. So far we're doing really good though. We got 2 squirrels and they're both been pretty easy to get.
Okay guys, I just slid down the hill and there's about 6 of them that just appeared. Oh snap, there's one. He's too far though. Okay, I'm gonna get a view of here. There's one over there. He's a little bit too far. Yeah, he's a little bit too far. Then there's one on this tree over here somewhere, but he's on the other side. My boy's moving in. By the way, he's done some wrong. That squirrel right there. So with that confirmed squirrel, I'm gonna go ahead and call Mammy and let her know. Hey Siri, call Mammy.
Calling Mammy.
Home. Be quiet. Squirrel and Siri.
Hello?
Mammy.
Yeah.
I killed us 2 squirrels.
You did?
Yeah, we're gonna cook them. Sound good?
Let's cook them today?
Yeah. Okay. Bye. Okay. Now on to number 3.
Sorry, I'm paying attention to my video, guys. It's like watching my video, but I can only, if I play on my PS4 for 2 hours, I can't find my phone, so I'll probably try to do both.
Got him. That literally knocked me off the log. I wasn't ready for that. That was a smart squirrel, okay? He saw me as soon as I raised my gun up the first time. Then as you guys saw, I kept throwing rocks to the other side of the tree. A lot of times that'll make them turn back around because they think whatever I am is over there. But this one was smart, okay? He stayed over there and I had to wait, but that's okay because we got him. Now let's go get him. We got 3 squirrels. There's still a chance I can get a 4th one because there's still one right over there somewhere. And there's still another one over here. There's still another one over there. This guy had to fall in a briar thicket, didn't he, buddy? Yeah. He's a big one though. And I know I got him in the head too because that's the only part I could see. All right, let's head on up, get these guys skinned up, and then we'll take them down to Mammy. We'll show you how to cook them. Now it is on to actually skinning these squirrels. The YouTube doesn't like me to show too much skinning, so if I don't show a lot of it, don't get mad at me. Knife of choice, we're using the KG pocket knife. I don't know if these things are back in stock yet, but if they are, you better go pick them up. You can also get a Mammy t-shirt. Some great one calls I shop, first link in the description. That's where you can pick them up. First thing I'm going to do to skin it, make a slit in the back. I put my fingers in the skin, and then I just pull it like that. And then it literally skins the entire thing for you to just, do whatever you want to from here on.
My hair ain't combed or nothing. Let me comb my hair.
So you don't want to cook today?
No.
Okay, guys, welcome back to KG's Kitchen. Today, we are going to be cooking squirrel. I'm going to make a wild guess and say y'all already knew that. Step number 1, I'm going to get a little pot, be warming up the water, getting it close to boiling. The next step, while that's boiling, I'm going to wash off the squirrel because it's literally still got fur on it. Right now it is $2.49. Now that my squirrel is thoroughly washed, I'm going to transport it from my hand into the pot right there. It's technically not boiling yet, but it is getting kind of close. So the plan, boil it a little bit till the meat gets soft, then we throw it in the pan to make it good to crispy. It's currently 4:14. It's been over an hour. They're still boiling, and they're still not soft. put butter if you're feeling unhealthy. I got a bad feeling about this. On a scale of how appetizing this looks, I give it about a 1.5.
Be a house, please be a house.
I'm not happy with my performance. I don't know how they turned out this bad. I've not tasted them yet, but I can about tell you how they're going to taste, and it's not good. Okay, guys, let's get this show on the road. If you listen carefully, you can hear I already have chicken frying in the background because I do not think this is going to be good. Let's go ahead, dive on into it. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's still trying to run away. It's still kicking. Thankfully, I was wrong about my prediction. This is actually really good. If I would have boiled it for 1 more hour, which is kind of a lot, this stuff would have been golden. But this is totally edible. And honestly, I'm surprised I didn't mess it up. I'm happy. I truly am. If you want to watch another one, what is good, Greg Gang? We're here coming at you on a really cold day. That's why I've got the KG bomber hat. My goodness, guys, like it is cold outside. I'm not a fan. I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of Mother Nature. I know in the summer I told you to chill out. Chill down now. It's like a little bit too cold, at least for my liking. But that's not going to matter. We're still going to try to do a squirrel catch and cook. Gray squirrel, that is. The weapon of choice is this right here. This is actually a bolt-action 50 caliber sniper rifle. I'm kidding. It's just a 22 LR. Pretty small rifle. It's actually the smallest rifle they make. The scope we're going to be using up top, this is a rimfire recon. There it is right there, guys. I will say this, right now on the website, it is actually the cheapest it will ever probably be. That's because it's Christmas and I'm kind of wanting to give y'all a little special deal, you know what I mean? Get a great one, I'll call that shop for the first lady description. That's also where you can pick up this hoodie, this furry bomber hat, or even these gloves that we're about to be using here in a minute. Now, before we actually go out there, we're definitely going for a headshot on the squirrel, okay? Like, that's no question. And when you're going for headshots only, you need an extremely accurate rifle. Now, this is definitely the rifle for the task, but we're going to do a little bit of target shooting. Make sure I'm dialed in. I'm about positive I am dialed in.
When we get to 3 o'clock, I'm going to go play some Wild Boar so I can sleep.
So I'm out here at my
But first, we got to get to this cabin.
a little bit, okay? We got a tactic cam, so it's going to run as a scope cam for us. I'll give y'all a little rundown of my range. I've got all my little targets set up right out there. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a bunch. There's one more, and then there's one hiding. Okay, I decided to put in a sniper. There he is, guys. We have a sniper in the mountain. We got to take 2 shots at him because, I don't know, he's a sniper and he's probably one of the funnest ones to shoot at. Here pretty soon, I'm wanting to get more of those. Like take them up and set one like up there and then up there and then over here. I want it to be like the epic, okay? I want this to be the most majestic shooter range I've ever seen. So without further ado, guys, here we go. We're just going to try our best. Luckily, these targets aren't going to be shooting back at us, so we don't have a ton to worry about. We've kind of got unlimited time at this point. But here we go. Let's just start knocking them down. We'll start with that one over there. Shouldn't be too difficult.
The high-tech industry's revolution occurs in the Silicon Valley of hardware, Shenzhen, where the JLC PCB story starts. Monthly, 6 million square meters of PCBs are manufactured in our 5.
Cool. We'll start with that one over there. Got it. We'll start with the other small one. Got it. We're going to skip the big gong because it's way too easy. Let's go on a headshot on that silhouette. Got the headshot. Headshot on the other silhouette. Got it. Let's go, well, we'll go one more headshot. Actually, let's go for a knee shot. Got the knee shot. Probably should have done that. Now let's go up. We got sniper up top. We got sniper up top, guys. He's got us in our sights. I'm having to go out of frame on this one, but without further ado, boys. Count sniper v sniper. Rimfire. Got it. Can I do one standing on the other sniper? No problemo. Got one more, another standing shot. Missed that one. That's our first miss. Let's redeem ourselves. Got it. And that's all the ammo we got, except for some in my pocket. Don't forget that. I didn't forget it for the squirrel. That'd be really funny if I wouldn't have forgot the ammo and wasted it all here. But anyways, guys, we're good to go. Let's go get a headshot. And I'm going to bring them all together and eat them all at once. And I will show the kills from my last videos in this video. That way, if you forgot or you've not seen those videos, you can check them out. But I feel like I've talked enough for now. Shot it like the sniper like 8 times or something. I don't know. If that still target had a life, I think that it would not anymore. That didn't make sense at all. Anyways, guys, we're going to head on over there in the woods or somewhere. We're going to try to kill a squirrel.
There's only like 1 kilometer away. I'm going to go to kill deer at Land Lake District. That's about half our letters. That's what he went. Right here, all the way up here. Sorry guys, my broadcast is a bit scuffed, it says. It's okay though. That doesn't sound good.
Because at the moment, I really can't feel my favorite. All the basic contents just sneak up on me.
Four kilometers, what, 20 minutes? Cool.
Okay, good. Squirrel is down with a perfect headshot. For a second, after I shot, he like curled around the branch. I was like, oh man, I missed. And he knows where I am. But then I saw his tail go like this. And I was like, ah, I got it. And then about a few seconds later,
he fell to the ground. Now, there's still a bunch of squirrels in here, but I'm just going to let them go. They have no idea what just happened because it's 22. It's pretty quiet. Yeah, the squirrel is down for the count. We're going to go on over there, pick him up, take him back, skin him out, and then, of course, we're going to go try to throw him in a crock pot and have some good squirrel to eat. And, of course, after we recover this squirrel, I'm actually going to show you the rest of the kill shots. Yeah, dude, there's squirrels all over the place. I'm looking at 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This place is covered up in squirrels, but I'm going to go ahead and recover my one. But the squirrel I got, he is done. He is not moving at all. Perfect headshot. Oh my goodness, he bled a ton. I guess I can show this. I don't know. I shot him out of that tree right there, that limb right there. And he fell down, hit the ground. Then over there you can see some blood spots maybe. There's a blood spot.
Pictures of all of them outposts on the Yukon Valley map, the Hunter Call the Wild.
This is just like a handheld rocket. It is what it is. It shoots rockets. This one doesn't, but normal RPGs does. So boy, oh boy, here we go. An RPG 7. Now I know what you're saying. Dude, where's the actual rocket? Well, that is the one thing I'm not a big fan of. Whenever I ordered this, it actually didn't come with the rocket. It only came with the RPG launch. Technically, the rocket is just hang loose by the end of the video.
Check out these pictures.
I did have to buy them separately from 2 separate people, though. That's the sad part. Put up on my shoulder one more time. Let's see how it feels, boy. Line it up. Where are we aiming at? Peanut? Mountain? I don't know. Pretty easy. It's gonna be crazy. And then for the bipod, you just flip it up just like that. You're good to go.
Yes, it's right here. We still got 1.74, 73 kilometers, and I have to walk it. Oh, or do I?
But then he bled a lot. You're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know a squirrel could bleed that much. Then it looks like maybe he tumbled a little bit, and right there is the squirrel. I'm gonna flip him over one time, see exactly where I hit him. Perfect headshot. That's all y'all need to see. Literally exactly where I wanted the bullet to go is exactly where it went. Perfect headshot. The great thing about 22 long rifles and headshots, you don't have to worry about accidentally eating the pellet or trying to pick the pellets out, because you're not going to be eating the head anyhow, and you can just get a really easy and clean full body skin out of it. But anyways, guys, I'm going to take this guy on back. I'll skin him, dip in big highlights or something, but for now I'm going to put up the camera. I'll see y'all in 1 second. And here we are, guys. We have all the squirrels. This is the one that I killed today. Unfortunately, I didn't show his skin in it, but that's okay. This squirrel is from this shot.
What the world? Dude, I seriously...
Are you kidding me? I have to run this.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, he did. Yeah, it's just a few nerves. That's what I'm talking about, guys. These 22 calibers, they can seriously do some damage on squirrel hunting. I knocked him right off the tree, son. Deader than a hammer. He was right up here in this tree. I think I shot him on this log. I sure did. Right there's where my pellet hit. He was standing on this log right here, and my pellet hit right there. That's like that far under his head. He did squirm for a minute, but I don't know if y'all can see that. That's a headshot. This squirrel is from this shot.
Okay, Gavin, I don't know if you saw that. I just took a headshot.
This squirrel is from this shot. There's only the back legs because I think I hit it kind of up front and it really messed up a bunch of other stuff. But anyways, here's the shot that killed this squirrel. Okay guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what these do, but they do look cool, and they kind of resemble the tree I shot it in. So we're just gonna keep putting it in there. It can't hurt, can it? I mean, it's basically just leaves. And now, enjoy this time lapse of the squirrels cooking. I'm gonna cut grass, guys.
Okay. Then I'm going to kill gray wolves, so I'll tell you if I kill one.
Yeah, it's just a squirrel. Anyways, guys, I ate a coyote not too long ago, and I really can't. I do not think this is going to be any worse. Today I actually made it a little bit different. Same place, crock pot. But today I added some potatoes about an hour in, as well as some carrots. So first of all, here's potato. Good job. Kind of hard to mess up a potato. Now for the carrots. I don't really like carrots, but squirrels do. Now let's go on to the squirrel. What y'all actually kind of came here to see. Now I knew the squirrel was done whenever I lifted up one squirrel by its leg and his entire leg fell off. Now this one may be a little bit different. It's acting a little bit tougher, but there's a little bit of the leg. Not much. Just a little bit. It's good, okay? Nothing less than I expected. Now that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a whole leg to just come off. Basically, we're looking for chicken. And that's what we got. Right there, that is what we're eating. That right there, that's the good stuff. That's just straight up like chicken. Tastes, that tastes really good. A little bit chewy, but not really. It's still really good. I'm a fan, guys. I like it. I like squirrel. I don't eat squirrel as much as I should, mainly because there's not much meat on them, but I'll say one thing, squirrel is good.
Careful. Oh, maybe gray wolf for red
there,
fox.
guys, is
Red.
kind of what's left of a squirrel. I will say that's probably about the only bad thing about squirrel is that they are like really small. I'm about to go upstairs and finish off the rest of the squirrels. But first, I'm going to come at y'all since it's Saturday with the verse of the week. This week's verse of the week is coming out of Matthew 5:16. Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Now what this is saying is that whenever you do good works, whenever you do good things and you act like a great person, to other people who may not know God, you're showing them what God is like. That's why it's important for us to be the best we can, because for people who don't know God, we're kind of like the middle people, which can bridge them to God. But if they look at us and we're like doing bad stuff and...
So after our hunt a couple of days ago where we finally reached the max Bloodhound companion level with Rocky, I wanted to come back to Yukon and do a hunt just completely focused on wolves and see if we can maybe get a little more out of that brave trait, because we didn't get to see too much in the other hunt, but we only really had 2 different packs of wolves attack us. So what I did was actually go and clear all the hunting pressure from the west side of the map, so we have plenty of room to work with. And actually in the process, not only did we get a level 3 duck, but once we got that, we also had maybe the first time I've ever brain shot a duck out of the air. I really can't remember ever doing that, but we got that in a pretty good sized diamond harlequin at 7.4 choker rating. But anyway, we're going to go out here, we're going to see what we can find with Rocky, and like I said, maybe see if there's a bit more with that brave trait that we saw last time. We'll have to see if they'll cooperate, but that's pretty much exactly what I wanted to see. There's a huge pack of wolves actually stalking, and that's why I wanted to start early in the morning, because when they're feeding, they do a lot more. There's actually a pretty good sized one too, so we have the 303. What I'd like to do is get him alert. The fact that the wind's bad kind of helps us there. And he is aggressive, so hopefully those others are a part of the same pack. And if that's the case, they'll all come over here and be aggressive. I don't know where they got to. I sure don't see them, though. Well, apparently they are. But they're just kind of standing up there. It's not necessarily a guarantee they're aggressive with us. There could be like a bison or something in the area. It's not like they really come over here. Maybe now it's going to bring them down here. So we're not going to this time do a lot of standing around and like hoping that Rocky chases them away. We're going to be actually trying to take them out because eventually I do want to get that albino female home. This could be a problem. Unless they're fleeing? I'm not too sure. Well, anyway, I do want to get these respawns, so we're not going to stand around like I said. We're going to try to take them out. But, yeah, they're going to fleeing, so... Also, Rocky sort of followed them up there. I have no idea actually what to make of all this. We're going to try to get what we can. And what wolves often do as they're fleeing is kind of turn and stop. So we may get a lot of opportunities for shots to go up through here, but I did mention I want to get an albino female, and we're not going to do that by shooting all the male wolves, so any opportunity at ones to go broadside we're going to try to take. And I guess we're just going to be happy with the 3 that we got. The other pack is at least kind of doing what I was talking about. So that should get that one. I think there's only one other female in there. I'm not sure where she is. I guess it's that one right there. So if we could, I'd like to get that one as well. I know we're causing a ton of hunting pressure, and that's why I cleared it all at the beginning. Pretty sure that's going to be enough to bring her down, even if it's like an intestine shot. Oh, we have Rocky with us to go and track, but I don't even know at this point if we claimed the one that we shot that was over here. We'll have to run around and pick stuff up. I know there was the mythical and then maybe 3 others. It was a bit of a chaotic start, but pretty small mythical. They're under 70 kg. And I was kind of hoping to maybe get some red foxes as we go along. I would say any zones in this area got deleted, but that was kind of the...
There actually is, I saw somebody come up here for red fox.
All mythical, they're under 70 kg. And I was kind of hoping to maybe get some red foxes as we go along.
There is... Oh, I see what's at. I could fish there, actually. I went fishing today, so...
That was the other reason that I wanted to clear hunting pressure, because one reason we've stayed away from Yukon Valley is that I didn't want to go deleting fox zones as we're working on the Diamond Red Fox grind, but hopefully there's not going to be too many scenarios where we're doing that right by the water where there might be a fox spring zone. But those were the 2 males. I think there's only 2 other females to go and claim them.
Yep, there's cabin boys.
That was, I guess, one that we shot. Maybe that was standing around afterwards. I think we made 1 good shot on a fleeing one and then 1 not so good shot. And I think despite the fact that Rocky just ran right by this one, he should be on the trail of the other we hit, and as long as he can find that, we should be good. Luckily for us, he was able to. So that one, yeah, not the best shot, but that's part of why we brought the 303, because even some of those less ideal shots, it does seem to bring them down. So I think there are 2 male red foxes in this area, and I'm definitely not passing up the chance to get a couple of those for respawn. So we should be able to hit that guy, ideally in like the brain or neck, but I think we're just off to the side. That'll work for that. I thought at least that these tracks were fairly fresh. They might be older ones. I guess it is very old. It's kind of heading off that way, but it's a heavier fox track, so...
Okay, guys, we want to get to catch for colonies and kill small boar.
There we go. They could be anywhere, kind of just chasing a moose or a caribou, so I don't think tracking a fox is a bad idea. And then, what tracks are these then? I guess there's also a female, but it makes the most sense to follow the male. Actually, somehow, we got a lung there in that follow-up. At least assuming that's the right one. Didn't take very long. That actually isn't the same female as the track that we had, because the female track was 5 to 8. That'll get him. And if we can, I'd like to make a decent shot on that one, and usually they slow down quite quickly, just because she has a chance of being a gold as well. Might have been just a little low since the 243 drops off quickly, so unless she was slowed down again, we're probably missing out on that. Might have actually been good had she not turned, but she's going to end up just kind of sprinting that out, so we'll lose that on that one, but hopefully the male is going to make it. I mean, the important part is the respawn, but when they make gold, it's kind of nice to actually feel like you got a good size one. And we'll have to see about the female, but a couple of boxes down and maybe going up here and tracking her will lead us to another pack of wolves. I'm not seeing any at least, but I know this area kind of north of the ears on the wolf head lake are actually quite good in the morning. But
let me finish over here.
Is heavier than male, but they actually had the same trophy rating. Yeah, just a little bit, actually straight under the heart, so had we aimed a little higher, probably would have been a drop shot, but unfortunately, no such luck with that. Maybe they did actually lead us to a pack of wolves, and actually, there's another mythical in there, but that's a full pack. So we'll probably kind of take the same approach. We'll shoot the mythical first, even though, like I said, we're trying to get an albino female. It's still nice to shoot the higher scoring ones. And this time we're not going to have aggressive wolves, but maybe we can do the same thing and get a couple of kind of like females that hang around a little bit. It's tough when they kind of go in circles, but that should be enough to bring that one down. Unless maybe we're too low. That's definitely going to be a little better on that one. I think maybe that's the one we hit. Usually they start running around